Here in Budapest, the Danube has been rising steadily. It's rained heavily almost every day over the past weeks. Today is an exception. The chairman of the German-Hungarian Chamber of Commerce, Tamas Vahl, is heading for his office. He took on the position 2 years ago. It's his job to promote German-Hungarian business ventures. Vahl has been monitoring the Hungarian labor market. He says it's been seriously affected by the global economic crisis.
In general, reduced working hours are a novel concept, as are wage cuts. This sort of thing has never happened before. It's surprising how flexible the workforce has turned out to be. I've been very surprised.
Hungarian companies introduce reduced working hours and wage cuts before resorting to layoffs. This BASF factory on the outskirts of Budapest manufactures mainly plastic sound insulating material. It's also been hit by a slowdown in sales.
Reduced working hours and general cost cutting has been and still is a major issue. We keep a very close eye on how costs are developing. That's our #1 priority.
Tamas Vahl is visiting the BASF headquarters in Budapest, which is responsible for chemical trading with a number of Eastern European countries. Vahl is discussing current problems with the manager. Many BASF clients are strapped for cash and postponing orders.
Our chief concern is our customers' solvency. If we want to maintain business as usual, we need to see the banks give our customers a bit of room to maneuver.
The state-owned Hungarian Development Bank should be able to free up some investment funds, which, as Tamas Vahl well knows, many companies currently need badly. He's trying to arrange loans, but the credit limits are restricted and the private banks are being especially cautious.
The difficulty, of course, is that these days the banks are very unwilling to take any risks. They would rather invest in low-risk ventures or even government securities instead of approving loans for companies. I'm assuming that this will have to change dramatically, or many of these small and medium-sized businesses will go bankrupt.
In fact, many Hungarians are facing bankruptcy. Many of them took out mortgages and car loans in euros with foreign banks and have now run into serious difficulties. The value of the Hungarian forint has dropped by 30%, and this means paybacks are a lot more expensive.
Thank you.
The banks are raising the interest rates. People are supposed to be paying back a certain amount, but in the end, they're paying back twice that amount. That's a real problem.
We took out a loan of over 6 million forint on our house, but then the interest rate went up, and my partner lost his job. We have 3 children, so we weren't able to pay back the loan. We had to give up the house, and I moved back in with my mother.
Few traces remain of the economic boom the country witnessed in previous years. Now all the people have left are the simple joys of everyday life.